Welcome to another allotment diary. It's a bit cold and wet outside at the moment. It looks like it's brightening up, so we're inside currently, and I thought I'd show you some of the seeds that I've got in and how they're coming up so far. Now over here we have, you can see them in there, those are aubergines, eggplants if you're American. There's quite high germination rate there, there's quite a few coming up, I'm very pleased about that. Over there they were cucumbers. Unfortunately one of the cats decided that would be fun to run across my seed tray, so lesson learnt for next year, to get something better to put them on. So those are coming up quite well. I planted some more cucumbers. The cucumbers are now over here. You can just see there's one of the seeds poking out a little there, so let's see what comes up there. My cauliflowers and my the other one, the cauliflowers and the broccoli, absolutely no germination from those at all for some reason. No idea why, so I've replanted some here, and as you can see the seeds keep popping up above the soil, so I'll scatter some more topsoil on that in a minute. Over here we've got some sunflowers. You can see they're doing quite well. They need separating out and potting. Here we have, let's just show you those, a couple of nice pumpkin plants are coming across quite well. I've got 4 of these, so that should pretty much cover just about everything. They're doing very, very well, so I'm quite excited about them. And over here, this is butternut squash. Again, that's doing quite well, so that's going to go out soon. Hopefully there's 2 more butternut squash there. And you can see I planted 2 seeds in each of them, and unfortunately in some of them the second seed hasn't germinated. So that's one advantage to planting 2, and then you either separate them out, or what you do is discard one of the seedlings. I hate throwing away seedlings, so I personally tend to keep them both, which is perhaps no good. Now these are courgettes or zucchini, again if you're from across the pond. These, I planted 2 varieties. One side was yellow and one side was green courgettes. Unfortunately, one side there's completely 0 germination rate, and the cats knocked the label out, so I didn't actually write which side they were on, so I don't actually know which germinated and which didn't. Would have to wait until the fruits actually come up. But I've got 4. That's going to produce an absolute abundance. Each plant's going to produce 20-30 different courgettes, so that's a good number. That's more than enough for what I need them for. And let's just walk you over here and show you what we've got going here. Here's the sweet corn, and you can see these are coming up. There's quite a few there. It's nowhere near enough, so I'll get some more seeds in there very shortly. This is my yellow beetroot, my golden beetroot. Now unfortunately you can see sort of here there's a slight problem. I left them out on one day, and they had the little greenhouse cover on, and unfortunately it was a bit warm, and it actually toasted some of them, but there's still plenty in there. There's still plenty I can plant, so you know these things happened. Here we have leeks. You can see, there you are, look, there's a couple coming up. They're quite slow to germinate, leeks. I'd forgotten they were quite this slow, but there's quite a few. Look, there's quite a few coming up in there, so they've got quite a good germination rate. Now the one that's caused a problem is this one over here. We can get a clear picture of that. That's cucamelon. Now I planted that entire bay there, 8 of those with cucamelons, and only 1 has germinated, which is quite a poor germination rate. So what I'm going to try next year is I'm going to try soaking the seeds first, and seeing if that improves the germination rate. You never know. It may well do. So we're going to try that next year. I think I'm a bit late to replant them this year. I did put some more seeds in, but again, they don't seem to be doing much at the moment. And then finally up here, these plug plants, these are lavender. So these ones are special offer. There was £5 for all 12 of them. They're not brilliant, they're not big. They're still quite moist, still quite well packed actually. So these are going to go down to the allotment, and they're going to form a border, and they will flower obviously and attract bees by the bucket load. which will be brilliant. Now, one last thing to show you is over here. Let's just wave the camera around a little while we get in there. Over here, these are tomatoes. Now you remember I planted these in another video, and you can see quite a high germination rate. They're a bit soggy at the moment. I only just watered them. There's quite a few in there, so they're going to be repotted today, and I will video those. Again, I didn't label which ones went where, which is, you know, they were tomatoes, that's all that matters to me. So there's plenty of those, and then I'll give you a quick peek in there. You can just see there, those are, I think they're Swedes or turnips, but again quite a low germination rate. One side absolutely nothing, the other side reasonable. So that's not brilliant, but you know, it's the way it goes. You win some, you lose some. So the ones that haven't germinated, I'm likely to go and buy part-started plants and just throw away all the seeds that I've kept. But you can see there the tomatoes are coming up well, beetroot's doing well, sweet corn's doing well, though I need a few more plants. And you can see there's a couple, there's one coming up there, another one coming up up there. So there's a few, but I did want some more. So we'll see. Let's have a quick dig here. See, that one looks like it's starting to germinate. That one doesn't particularly, so let's just poke a hole, put that back in, cover it up, cover that. Let's just cover that. So we'll see what happens with those. Again, I might end up buying a tray of them. But you know, sometimes you win some, sometimes you don't. Admittedly, I'm a bit late planting everything this year, but that's the way it goes. But you can see lots of things coming up, lots of exciting stuff. Lots of very exciting plants coming up. I'm looking forward to them all producing, so we'll keep you informed and keep you updated with it all.